Hello everyone, welcome to this yearly favorites video. That's right, I said yearly. It's December, and you guys know it's the time of the year where I gather up my favorite goodies of the entire year of 2013, and I kind of talk to you about it. So I haven't been doing monthly favorites for the past while, and I thought I would wait and hold out until December when I can talk to you about just overall the products I've been using very frequently, that I've discovered this year and I've been head over heels about, or products that I have rediscovered and reincorporated into my routine, old favorites, or products that really never left my side and have been continuous favorites from last year all the way into this year as well. So in this video, I'm going to cover all the beauty favorites consisting of hair, makeup, skincare. Now there isn't going to be a winner or a product for every single beauty category. Sometimes something just doesn't really stand out to me, or it's a beauty category I don't use very frequently, so I don't see the point of kind of pulling something in just for that purpose. So I do have a lot of things to show you, so I thought we might as well get started right now. Starting off with face products, I have to talk to you about this foundation, which has really been a beautiful rediscovery of 2013. This is from MAC, and it is their Face and Body Foundation. In one sentence, I would say this is a sheer to light coverage, blendable, creamy, smooth, skin enhancing, skin beautifying, skin friendly, easy to wear, everyday staple foundation. And that's, a lot of adjectives, but really this product I've really come to rely on, not only for filming and for photography, where I want my skin to look better than it is naked, with a bit of a glow, a bit of coverage, but at the same time not look like I have a lot of product or powder or buildup on my skin. So this has really been great for everyday wear. Again, it's very skin friendly compared to most MAC foundations, which I know a lot of you guys may break out with, but it also gives me that coverage I want, just a little bit, not too much. You can top this off with concealer if you want to cover up any problem areas, but it's just so easy to wear and photographs beautifully if you're going to events or weddings or special occasions, holidays, whatever that you're doing. This stuff is fabulous. Now, talking about a powder compact that I carry in my purse on a day-to-day basis, I don't use it very frequently. However, I do prefer to keep something there just in case, and that has been the HOLIKA Luminous Silk Pressed Powder right here. Now this is SPF 25 PA++, and I have the lighter of 2 shades. I love how soft this powder is. It's not super heavy coverage. It's probably sheer to light, just a little bit of coverage if I'm wearing, say, a sheer foundation or a light foundation like the MAC one, or if I'm just doing a sunscreen and then top it off with this powder. I think either way is really great. I have a mirror right here for this, and also a powder puff, and then if you flip this open, it's actually the powder on the inside. Again, very soft, very skin friendly for me, and hasn't caused me any problems. And I love just how this finishes off the skin just a little bit, so it looks a bit more done than naked, but not too heavy at all. So the HOLIKA Luminous Silk is another pick from me. And then you guys really need to know about this blush, especially if you're fair skinned like me, and this one is from Dainty doll, which I believe is only available in the UK, but do look online. Some retailers or websites might carry this as well. And this is actually from, I believe, the Girls Aloud group member Nicola Roberts, who's really porcelain skinned, and she created this line of cosmetics with colors and just shades, and that would really work well and enhance fair skin. And this color in particular is 002, and it is powder blusher. It's a combination of color as well as a highlighter. It does have a very pretty silvery luminescent sheen to it. It's not chunky, it's not glitter, but you can definitely see a highlight, especially if you wear this in certain lighting conditions. I am wearing it today on my cheeks, but I don't think the camera is going to pick up enough of this. However, it is a great one to use if you do want a 2-in-1 product, on top of the fact that it is different than what I usually wear, which is more along the lines of NARS Desire or anything super bright and saturated and a more satin finish. So this one's a nice one from Nicola Roberts and her Dainty doll line. Now let's talk about eye products, and I have a lot of things in this category. Let's start off with the brows, and I have been using a darker brow powder since I've been growing out my hair. All that backstory you guys already know about. So this year I've been using the most the Too Faced eyeshadow duo in Sexpresso and Peach Fuzz. Of course, Sexpresso is the one I'm using for my eyebrows. In fact, I used it today as well, and it's just a nice little thing to carry around. It's great in terms of pigmentation. It's smooth. It stays pretty well put for something that isn't really dedicated to be a eyebrow powder. I think the color is great. If you have dark brown or soft black hair, you can make it a little bit darker by mixing it with something else or wearing it on its own. Now, a runner-up product I do want to mention because I think it's a great concept and it performs really nicely. However, it is not in the right shade for my current hair color. This is the Benefit Give Me Brow Fiber Brow Coloring Gel is what I'm going to call it. And this stuff has a tiny little wand to brush through your brows that has a bit of color to tint your eyebrows, and this really does stay put, on top of the fact that I believe it is a fiber product, because I do find after using this it gives my brows a bit more volume and just a slightly fuller look with a bit of color. Now again, this is not the right shade for me at the moment, but if you find one that is the right color for you, I think this is worthwhile trying, especially if you do have sparse brow hairs and you don't want to do a full fill in every single time with the powder and the pencil and everything. For casual days, something like this, a tinted brow gel, does work really nicely. Then we have to talk about eyeliners, and no doubt, no question, my favorite liners of 2013 has been the RIMMEL Scandalize Waterproof Pencil Eyeliner. I have two colors. As you can see, the black one has been used up quite quickly, and I also have the color in taupe. They're both really smooth, really easy to use, and beautifully pigmented, especially when we're talking about this black color. This is something I use not only in the waterline, but if you wear false lashes and you need to fill in the sparse areas in between your lash line, this pencil is really great. It's very smooth, easy to use, doesn't irritate my eye, doesn't smudge around, and for the most part, it's just every bit as long lasting for me as some of the higher end pencils, especially the ones I used to use like the Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes. I do like that, but this is so much cheaper, and I would even say maybe a little bit creamier. So I really like these as well from the drugstore from RIMMEL. And then when it comes to mascara, I am still a die-hard Maybelline mascara girl, and two I've been using, the Colossal Volume Express. No need to explain this, I use this all the time. You guys see me talk about it and hear me talk about it and see it on my blog. And then another one I've been rediscovering, and I still like it quite a bit as well, is the Lash Stiletto from Maybelline, and this one is more for lengthening, whereas the Colossal is more for volumizing. So this is something I would wear on casual makeup days where I want more separated, longer, simple looking lashes. And the Colossal is something I would wear when I want a fuller, more volumized base, especially if I'm doing false lashes. I'm usually wearing the Colossal, and on other days or no false lash days, I'll wear the Lash Stiletto, and I do have them both in waterproof. Really great stuff right here. Did not disappoint at all. Then just a little kind of, touch up on the eyeshadow department. I don't have a particular palette or anything. I haven't really bought a lot of eyeshadows in 2013, but two colors and formulations that I really like are the L'Oreal Infallible 8888 Ice Latte. So here's the label right here. You guys know this formulation is very popular, but this color is especially beautiful. And this is something more along the lines of a rosy pink champagne. It's very pale. It comes out with a lot of iridescence. It's almost like liquid sparkle. It's really, really pretty. And I use this all over the lid or as a highlight. It's just very multifunctional. And I believe you can probably even try to use this as a highlight on your face as well. It will be a very pretty color for that purpose. And it is finely enough milled, or milled finely enough that you can actually use it for that purpose. So this one is really great. I'm wearing it on my eye today. On top of this, or in conjunction with this, which is the NYX Ultra Pearl Mania in Mocha Pearl. I love the beautiful metallic finish this has. It's not the easiest to work with because it is a pigment. However, the finish and the color are just so pretty. So I have it on my eyes today. The L'Oreal as well as the NYX right here I just talked about. So both of these colors and formulations I really enjoy, especially if you love super kind of intense metallic shades. Those two are very beautiful. Moving on then, let's talk about lip products. I have two lip liners to show you. They're actually both very similar in color and they're both drugstore. However, one is super duper inexpensive and the other one is not bad as well. So I'll show you both of them. The first one is Boost number 7, the Lisa Eldridge color, shall we say, in number 20 nude. This is the one she uses and talks about a lot, so I picked it up. It's beautiful, it's wonderful, the color is great. It's something I wear on a day-to-day basis on its own or with another lipstick. So this one is nude by Boost number 7. However, a new thing I've discovered, and the colors are so similar, is from Essence, and this is their pencil lip liner, quite simply. Super inexpensive, and the color is almost a dead-on match for that Lisa Eldridge one. And this is number 11 in the nude. So I'll show you this right now. Actually, I will show you them side by side so you guys can have a look. So Boost number 7 on top, and in the nude by Essence on the bottom. They're both really easy to wear, creamy, smooth, beautiful color. I think these are really universal shades, especially if you like a more neutral lip color. These two are wonderful. If we're talking about lipsticks, and I am very picky when it comes to my lipsticks, but I think I really discovered a new formulation that I think just gives you beautiful saturation, great shine without a gloss, but all together in a twist up, very easy to use lip product. And these are from Annabelle, and yes, I do have a different packaging because I do have the preview products. Yours do not come with a little white sticker. However, the product inside is fabulous. I have two colors here that I've been wearing a lot, called Vamp and Monroe. So these two right here, and these are so saturated, pigmented, and again with that glossy finish I did not expect from a lipstick. And these are their twist up lip crayons. They come in a lot of shades. They're a little bit more expensive than the usual drugstore lipsticks. However, I think they're definitely something worth looking into if you are a lipstick girl. And the colors, the saturation, the shine, the look, altogether one beautiful product. I like these a lot. These were a great discovery actually. Then last but not least, let's talk about gloss. I'm not a huge gloss girl, but this one has really impressed me. This is from NYX and it is their Extreme Shine Lip Cream. Now this stuff is extreme shine, but it's also extreme pigmentation. I do have to swatch this because you guys have to see this in person to believe it. So here we go, lip cream. Look at this color. This is not some dinky little sheer gloss. We are talking really saturated, really pretty, intense color and shine all in one. Very smooth, easy to use, and I do find that this gives my lips a more voluminous look and just a fuller appearance whenever I wear this lip color. So I love this. NYX, not to mention, it's a really pretty pink called Nude Peach Fuzz. So check this one out if you haven't already. Moving on, skincare. I do have a few skincare products, and these are ones I've just been using a lot, I've discovered this year, and things that have not really changed in a long time. I'm pretty stable with my skincare this year. The first thing is from Citrus Clear, and this is the cleanser I use pretty much every single morning, called the Gentle Cleanser Natural Tahitian Lime. It is so worn out, as you can see from the label right here, because I keep it in my bathroom and sometimes in the shower as well. It's that great wake me up scent. It contains a lot of natural ingredients. Not to mention, I find it does minimize the size of my pores if I do use it very consistently. It is a more expensive cleanser than what I would normally go for, but I do find it's a great product. It's gentle, it's simple on my skin, non-irritating, and I like this one a lot. So I've been using this, which is a newer discovery this year. Then when it comes to toners, I really have to say the HADALABO Shulujin toner is still my ultimate favorite when I need something that really hydrates my skin. You guys can use the white bottle, which is the original if you like, but I do like the whitening version, and I keep this one around. I'm almost gone down to my last few drops. Then when we talk about a serum or an essence product, just overall, the Laneige line has really impressed me this year. I've started using the products about the spring or summertime this year, I believe, and this in particular, the Laneige Original Essence White Plus Renew, is spectacular. I've used a sample of this, fell in love, and went out and bought the full bottle. That's the backstory to this. And I love how it's very gentle on the skin. It does help to illuminate my skin, but without making it, you know, without irritating my skin, without making my skin feel uncomfortable or sensitive. And I love exactly how it works, because it does work, and I can see results if I use it consistently within the first week or so, and then if I continuously use it, it keeps my skin looking good. So I love this stuff a lot, and it's expensive, can't lie, but I do think it's worthwhile. Then the last thing I want to talk about when it comes to skincare is another one by Laneige, and this is kind of a rediscovery. I used this a long time ago, and then I fell out of Laneige, and I kind of got back into Laneige this year. So this is their infamous water sleeping pack. Some people really love it actually, and a few people aren't crazy about it, I've heard, but I do think it's a great product, especially since they've upgraded to the EX version, which means there's no longer any alcohol in this, so feel free to use it as frequently as you want, really. And I do like that they did take into consideration to remove irritants such as alcohol, which can be a big issue for some people. It is something that you put on the last step after your night routine. You can use this a few times a week. Some people use it as a mask in the daytime before they put on their makeup. I've heard about that as well, but I use this one at night, and it's a really great skin booster for hydrating your skin. Alright, last category, hair products. I have a few things to show you here. We need to talk about hair masks, and the first one is the L'Oreal Arganate Resist x3 hair mask. This is a drugstore product, very easy to find, inexpensive, often goes on sale, and this was a lot better than what I thought it would be. In fact, the whole Arganate Resist line is something I would definitely repurchase, and I think they work great. I just have a lot of different hair products to use up at the moment, but this mask is something I've been keeping in my bathroom. I think it's a gentle and lightweight product that does do its job, shall we say it that way. It's not heavy, doesn't weigh down my hair, and smells great too, and it does do what it's supposed to do, make my hair feel smooth and stronger and actually thicker whenever I do use the whole Arganate Resist line. So recommend this one from L'Oreal, definitely. But also a old favorite that I still keep around is the Essential Damage Care Ultra Honey and Shea Butter hair mask. This stuff is intense. If you have color treated hair, this is what you need to be using, because it's really great, and it's super thick. You don't need very much at all. You can buy this at a lot of Asian supermarkets, or even online at Sasa, which is where I get mine for a better price. And there is a pink one for kind of less damaged hair, or if you have more finer hair, or if you want more volume but still nourishment. I think this one is much more intensive, the one in the yellow container, and they're both great, but I do keep this one around as well, especially since now I've colored my hair again. Then we have to talk about a hair curling setting lotion, and this is from LUCIDO-L. And I still have this because I don't use it every single day, but on the days I've been wearing my hair curly, which is more frequently than not nowadays, I've been using this, which is their Designing Aqua Hair Curl Lotion in the Airy formulation. This is something you spray on before you curl your hair. Spray on, let it dry a little bit, and then I take out this bad boy, which is my Revlon, what is this? Perfect Heat, I believe, 1.25 inch curling iron. And when I kind of changed up my hairstyle and started wearing it more tousled or slightly curly or wavy or whatever you want to call it, this has been what I've been using, and it's great. It's very easy to use, it's inexpensive. I believe they still make the Perfect Heat line from Revlon. It has a simple dial on the bottom, has on and off, nothing fancy, and it just works. And I love it. I've been using it for many years, but especially this year, since I've been changing up my hairstyle, this has been a indispensable staple for me. However, side note, I did just buy the installer, so I used that today. So if it looks a little bit different than regular curling iron, I've been experimenting with the installer. So that's a whole different story. I do like both of these products very much, and I use them in conjunction with each other. Lastly, Pantene Pro V. Okay, this is their ultimate BB cream. I was super skeptical, but when I went to the Beauty United event in Toronto, and there was a hair expert talking to me about, the different products, and he talked about this in particular, not the formulation or anything, but he demonstrated it on someone's hair, and I was sold. Really, it gives the hair a very smooth and kind of luscious appearance, like nicely smooth but not weighed down or not too greasy, and it's a very nice product for a very inexpensive price. You can find it on sale. I think I bought mine maybe $4 or so at Shoppers when it was at a good deal. definitely worthwhile. You don't need a lot of product. That's also the key. If you are getting greasy hair from this, you're probably using way too much. But I like using this on a day-to-day basis. Just tame flyaways, especially since I have longer hair now. Just smoothing the ends. Don't need to put this all the way to the roots. Just kind of smooth this with your fingers through the ends, mid to ends of your hair, and great stuff for every day. Just gives your hair a little bit more of a finished look. So I have been using this one a lot as well from Pantene Pro V. Hooray! You made it to the end of the video. So these are all the wonderful products I've been loving, I've been using, that has been part of my life for the year of 2013. If you guys see something that hasn't been reviewed, you don't see a little review sign when I talk about it, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you would like to hear more about. In addition to that, if you have a favorite product or favorite product of 2013, let me know down below so I can start getting on them in 2014 next year. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. Happy holidays. Go celebrate, play in the snow. We have 15 centimeters of snow today, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.